The Lamb Who Found the Rainbow. Once upon a time, in a valley where green grass stretched out and white clouds floated by, there lived a little lamb named Snowy. She had the fluffiest white coat and the kindest heart. Snowy loved exploring her home. She would wander through the meadows, talking to flowers and listening to the wind. But there was one thing: Snowy had always dreamed of seeing a rainbow. Whenever it rained and the sun peeked out, she would look to the sky, hoping to see the magical colors. Yet, the rainbow always seemed to hide. One day, Snowy sat under a tree with her best friend, Benny the rabbit. Benny, with his long ears and twitching nose, said, "Snowy, if you want to see the rainbow, you must go on a grand journey." "A journey?" Snowy tilted her head. "But what if I get lost? What if I'm not brave enough?" "You're brave," Benny replied with a hop. "Bravery is not about being fearless. It's about taking the first step." That night, Snowy thought about Benny's words. As the first rays of sunlight kissed the valley the next morning, Snowy decided it was time. Snowy said goodbye to Benny and the meadow she loved so much. The grass felt softer that morning, as if it were wishing her luck. Her journey led her through a dense forest. The trees were so tall that they seemed to touch the sky. Birds chirped overhead, and Snowy called out, "Hello, have you seen the rainbow?" A wise old owl perched on a branch replied, "The rainbow is ahead, little one, but you must cross the sparkling stream." Snowy thanked the owl and hurried along. She reached a stream that shimmered like silver, but the water was too deep to cross. Snowy felt tears welling up. How will I ever get to the rainbow? Just then, a family of ducks paddled by. The mother duck quacked, "Hop on our backs, and we'll help you across." Snowy smiled, her heart filled with hope. She carefully climbed onto the ducks and crossed the stream. On the other side, Snowy faced a towering mountain. "Oh dear," she whispered, "this looks impossible." As she stood there, a squirrel with a bushy tail scampered down. "You'll need to be clever to climb this mountain," the squirrel said. "Look for the safest path, not the fastest one." Snowy took a deep breath and began to climb. The mountain was steep, and her tiny hooves slipped on the rocks. But she remembered Benny's words, "Bravery is about taking the first step." At last, Snowy reached the top. The view took her breath away. In the distance, she saw a hidden valley glowing with golden light. Snowy descended into the valley, her heart pounding with excitement. As the sun began to set, raindrops started to fall. The air was cool and crisp. Then, as if by magic, Snowy saw a rainbow arching across the sky. The colors were brighter than she had ever imagined. Reds, blues, greens, and yellows danced in the sunlight. Snowy ran toward the rainbow, her heart full of joy. She felt as if the rainbow was speaking to her, saying, "You did it, Snowy. You found me because you believed in yourself." That night, as Snowy lay in the meadow under the stars, she realized something important. The journey to find the rainbow had taught her the meaning of bravery, not giving up, even when things seemed hard. When Snowy returned to the meadow, Benny hopped up to her. "Did you see it?" Benny asked excitedly. "I did," Snowy said, her voice soft but full of wonder. "And I found something even more important: courage." From that day on, Snowy knew that no matter where life took her, the rainbow would always be in her heart.